Hey there, guys, it's the Husky and Tiny Show coming at you with another broke-ass college kids drink review.
And this week, we're drinking the National Bohemian, also known as Natty Bo. So,
This is, of course, another local favorite for us. It was originally brewed in Baltimore. Now it's in Wisconsin, I think, but it's still a Baltimore beer. So, respect that. Yeah.
it's got this little guy with one eye. There's a lot of people around here get him as a tattoo. Right on the thing, it says "From the land of pleasant living," because it's delicious
And it's beer.
and it's cheap as shit.
Yeah, and it was probably, I think it was somewhere around $4.89 at the local liquor store for us.
Yeah,
And of
around
course, it's going to change based on where you live. The prices that we say aren't always going to be 100% correct because economies and whatnot. But
Well, if
yeah.
you can even get this around where you live, because for the most part, I know it's just around Maryland. So
yeah, I mean, you can always find it somewhere, I guess. But yeah, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and give you a nice little review of it. Ignore the Natty Bo boxes there, here.
cheers, Brewy.
Sounds so douchey. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad beer at all. It's kind of light. It's a very light taste. It's refreshing. It's not hoppy, but it's just a good domestic beer for around $5 for a 6-pack. I mean, you can't beat that at all.
Yeah, even when you go out to the bar around here, if they have it on tap, it's cheap as anything, or even cans.
I've
Have the
seen
big cans.
Specials $2 most places for Natty Bo. I mean, yeah, it's definitely something that's worth trying out. And all the people in Maryland are looking at us like, yeah, of course it's good. It's cheap. But this is for the people outside of there that maybe have never had it before. Maybe just looking for a new cheap beer to add to their collection.
Also, a lot of people in Maryland don't like it because this is a cheap beer. We don't drink cheap beer. But you know what? For a beer, oh boy, what a beer! All right, so now we got our two reviews. We got our broke review and our overall review. So, what would you give it overall?
Overall, I'd probably have to say 4.5. I mean, it's by no means, if you're going out to a microbrewery, if you're going around touring different breweries, things like that, trying IPAs, stouts, whatever it is that you like. I mean, this really isn't going to compare. It's just a basic domestic. So overall, I'd say 4.5.
It might just because I drink this beer all the time. It might just because it's a Maryland thing, but I think I would give it like a 6.5, maybe 7. I really like Bo.
Yeah, now as far as cheap beers go, I mean, again, around $5 for a 6-pack, which is kind of our limit of what we've set for this series. I mean, it's going to have to be at least an 8.5 or a 9. I mean, for cheap beer, it really is one of the best things that you can do. And if you're some Maryland guys like us, you can put some Old Bay on it. That's just,
And that's actually called a Botini. But for my broke review, I'm going to have to say 9.5. Natty Bo's my favorite Bo my favorite beer when I don't have money. So I just, oh God, I love Bo.
He's a little bit more biased than I am. But you know what? That's going to wrap up our drink review here for our National Bohemian, otherwise known as Natty Bo. Make sure it's something that you check out. It's definitely worth it. All right. Remember, world.
Stay happy.